Welcome to Carpathian Countryside, FS22. Today I'm going to plant and harvest a wheat field for our flour mill. Actually, flour mills. I did two. I'll show you the second one when we're done. Well, first of all, I got to get my trusty pony over to the shed to get our planter, or actually seeder. It hasn't been ridden very much today, so I'm going to get a little exercise in. Try here. This thing does not turn very well. Yeah, just stay right there. Go over here, get into our planter here, our seeder. Top it off. Change it over to wheat. And let's go find a field. I think I'm going to use the field. A little bit of the field over here. I've already put the grass into one. It may already have wheat on the other side. Not sure. Let's see. It's something. That looks like canola, but let's see what it looks like. It says it's wheat. That's interesting. I may not have to plant any more wheat. Okay, well I'm not going to plant no more wheat. We already got a wheat field. I know you're just dying to watch that planter do all that planting, but I'm good. Been planting all day anyway. Just put it right there. Let's switch over to our harvester then. I've been busy because the game does crash. The last time, just a few minutes ago, it crashed and it deselected all my DLCs and mods. So I had to go back through and reselect everything, get everything back working, get everything back on the farm. It erased everything. I try to save as much as I can, but if you go 10 or 15 minutes, you do a lot in 10 or 15 minutes. And there was a lot to redo. So frustration is a key right now. That's why I chose not to reseed. But we'll try it. That's as always. There we go. We're going to save that. Whether I come back to it or not, I don't know. I'll put a swath down just in case I bale something later. I'm not thinking so. If this thing crashes one more time, I'm done with this map. So I always give them one shot because it could have been mine. So I got rid of a few things and we'll see. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Set my cruise control down a little bit. See what it has now. Man, it'll work. I'm not being real perfecto with the fields. I'm just trying to get some grain so we can take it over to the flour mills. I've already got them going, so really this is just to do it, just so I can take some more over there. They're pretty much got a lot. They should be producing. They should max out. They should stop, because I filled them up all the way up. So that's part of the project I want to see. This is a big field. This is like a 13.7 header, only because the 6s are too small for a field this size. And I'm glad I didn't go with the 6. Even though my driving sometimes looks like I'm only using 6 of this. It gathers it up. That's what I'm looking for. Like I said, I'm not looking at being perfect. I'm just trying to get some grain going, so I can turn something in. Texture color of that is really off. So I can't even tell if this is wheat. Maybe they're not using the new 3D texture techniques when they made the game. Maybe it was too much. I don't think they are. If they are, the grain look at it looks kind of fakish. Not really. It's not really good. So maybe they had so much going on this map that that's something they overlooked, or they figured just a standard would be good enough. It's too bad, because on the other maps the grains were looking really fine and nice. I'm sure you can adjust the color, but I'm not going to adjust all my settings just because the map can't have their settings adjusted. Because on the other maps, it actually, all the grains look fine. So it's only when I came to this one, this is what the grain looks like. That's why I couldn't tell if it was wheat or not. Look over to the side, the grass, I don't know, it looks blurry-ish. There's no definition. And I'm not going too fast. You should still see, you know, graphically you should still be, it should be finer. The buildings aren't as nice either, so I don't think they're using the new technique. I think it's an old technique put into this. They've left it 17-ish, 19-ish, whatever. Yeah, that's too bad. Oh well. I'm not the one grading it. There's people that are giving it, you know, marks and grades, and they're being very forgiving on a lot of stuff. But it is what it is. Yep, it's the way of the farmer. Way of the farmer. Oh, can't do it. Not gonna work. And a little bit of lag and jiggery going on. Yeah, see, no matter where you go, the texture just looks funny. Color looks funny. No, I'm sure there'll be an update coming. There'll be enough people complaining. I've been watching some of the videos. They don't look no better. Maybe they'll update, maybe they won't. I won't update. I'm good. But, you know, some people want to come back to this 20 times. I'm hoping that 20 times they update it so that they can enjoy seeing nicer graphics. Make the farming a little bit nicer. This looks like I'm mowing down a big blob. But then again, I'm not a mod maker or map maker. But then again, these map makers and mod makers don't do what I used to do before I retired. So I was expected to do my 110%. I guess if I'm on this game, I expect that too. It's too bad, man. I've really enjoyed doing it. It's a stress reliever. Although, ever since those 2 last updates, it's been very stressful playing this game because there's so many crashes, so many mods that don't work, need updated. I mean, they've got over a dozen updates and fixes on math and mods, and just in the last week or 2. I know more than that. I'd say dozens, because stuff ain't working right. Something's not right. You know, they got somebody new in charge, or they're not looking over stuff. I know they get hundreds of maps and mod guys in there all the time when they do stuff. It's obvious because they've been pushing out a shovel and a wheelbarrow mod. So somewhere in there they've gotten bored and they're filling, you know, just putting fillers in there where they're trying to straighten stuff out. And that's cool. It's good, you know, somebody needs to get up in there, and just because you get 500 people in there wanting to do a mod doesn't mean you have to look at them all either. Get them all out there. And the testing, I'm not sure what their testing criteria is, but I think that's failed. It's been failing. They say they fixed this last one. It was the game problem, wasn't the mod problem. But yeah, somewhere in there. It's too bad. I don't know. Ain't nobody gonna see my videos anyway, so I don't care. I rant and rave about it. I don't care. Why would I care if they can't take criticism from somebody that's playing the game, paid to play the game? And I don't know. Maybe they're in the wrong business. You know what I mean? And you know, everybody's afraid. Don't complain. They'll do this or they won't do that. They'll whatever. Maybe they should do whatever. Well, I'm only going to do this one pass and then I'm done. I've done enough. Like I said, you know, ain't nobody watching it anyway. And we're just going to watch flour go into the bins and everything for a minute. Yeah, I'm getting a headache. I'm going to finish this. Lift it, turn it off. Take it over here. I gotta find my. Oh yeah, that's my trailer. Ah, I put these trees there. Get out of the way. There it is. Bert, I'm gonna fill my flour bin first up here, my flour mill. If there's any left, I'll take it down to the other one. The other one should be already have wheat going into it. This one should too. They both should have about the same. I put it on at the same time. I put them down, activated them at the same time, and threw wheat at them at the same time. So this is just going through and, you know, doing a little farming. Take my wheat over to the flour mill, but they should be going at the same time. So I'm just going to fill mine first. If it takes all of it, then I'll take the rest of it downtown there to the other one. But I think they should both be full. Alright, let's drive over here to my flour mill. Should have been. It's been active then, that's good. We'll park this back over here for a minute. Okay. Save it real quick. Let's see where they are. All kinds of stuff. Grain mills. Okay, a little bit of flour. Same time, 14,000. Hup, same time, only 1,100. Interesting. They've been going at the same time. And all I did was put the wheat in there. I ain't putting all that in. But I put the wheat in there. Let me make sure. It says material's missing, but they're always missing. Yeah, you don't have to have everything in there to make it. Because it should make wheat flour. 1233, so they're both going. Alright. Well, if we're going to be that way about it, I'm going to set it up. And we'll just keep our eyes on it. Same time, I put the same in there. They're both full. It doesn't matter what the quantity or the volume is, as long as they're running. They were running at the same time when I put the materials in them at the same time, pretty much the same time. Not that much of a difference to where there'd be this one's running definitely slower than the other. This one's running at 1,200 cycles a month. This one's running at 3,600 cycles a month, but yet it has less. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. That is kind of odd. 100. So which one's working better here? Mine. The one I put in, that's this one. It's running 1,200 cycles a month, but yet it has 15,000 liters of flour. This one's running 3 times, 3,600, and only has 2,000. And the one that's running less cycles but better, yeah, that's mine. I placed that one. The other, the in-game one, to tell you the truth, I don't really know where it's at. Okay. That clearly marking crap. You have to go through it. This is the one that ain't working worth a darn. That was the in-game one. This is the in-game flour mill. There it is. The one. So if you want the in-game flour mill, yeah. And the one I placed down is running 1,200 cycles, 3 times less cycles, but yet I'm way above liters on it. And they're doing 5 to 4, both of them. That's 15 to 16. Okay, you didn't even go down 3 times on that. I'm still above. I'm still 2,000 liters above him on that a month. So the one I placed is still doing better, as it should. And it's a new one. It's a mod. It's theirs. They put it in the game. I use it. If it's in the game, it's legal. It's not cheating. And this ain't a cheap flour mill anyway. It's one of the new ones they came out with. It's actually, I'm gonna let you know, it's the pallet-less one, the one that doesn't do pallets. The in-game, you gotta do pallets. So I gotta go down there, pick them up, take them. This one here I put in, you can dump it. It's got a fill type. You can drive under it and it'll fill your wagon, trucks, dumps, whatever you got with flour, and then you can take it to the market. You don't have to mess around with pallets. Even if you do auto load pallets, you don't have to worry about pallets. So you don't have to worry about a pallet count if you want to store it. You ain't got to worry about nothing. This is a flour right out the mill. It's very good. Well, we're going to let it just roll for a sec. How's it looking? Let's save it real quick. We'll just go collect it. I'm not waiting for it to fill. It'll take forever. Let me. I think I can collect those pallets in this thing. I love this van. It works for a lot of things. We'll see if it works for the flower pellets. It seems like it has longer nights. Alright. Where is the flour mill? We keep doing this, don't we? It's one of these. Bakery. Grain mill. Do I have a vehicle already waiting down here? Hold on. I may have to take my van. Okay. There's some flowers. Does it look like there's a vehicle down here parked? Why is it showing a vehicle parked down here when there's not? Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't care because, you know, there's not a vehicle down here, so I don't know why that's there. Who knows? Who knows? It's showing a vehicle down here. That's a vehicle right in front of my little pointer. That's those vehicles, but you can't use them. So, I don't know if anybody noticed that when they do the map tour, but it looks like there's vehicles that you can't use. Why put them in there if you can't use them? Why? And sometimes you get them where they show a lease and you don't get to use them either. You're paying on them. I don't know. Ridiculous. Anyway, I can see some things about this I don't like. I'll tag it. Let's go down there and let's pick these pallets up if I can. This is when you really, this is the real test. Whatever testing they're doing down there ain't the real test. This is, we're the ones that test them because we play it. We'll tell you what's wrong with it. There's plenty wrong. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. But like that, what was that? I mean, and if I'm paying for it, or if it's on there showing that I, you know, why is it an icon on there if I can't use it? What the blue blazes going on? Okay, let me out of here. Okay, I'm going to the light. This is why too I build stuff close to me, because I travel so far just for one little thing. See, I gotta roll all the way back. That's the field I chose, sure, but that's ridiculous. See, another vehicle. There's no vehicle there. This is not where we're going, but what vehicle and what is showing up on the map? There's nothing here. One of them vehicles that I can't have, but it's showing up. It's there. Oh, where is the? See, we're too far. This is too far. It's ridiculous. I don't even know why I put it on here to show it. Just fill up a van. I know what they want to do. They want you to drive across the map, but when the productions aren't really all that, you know, nothing new, nothing crazy, they're slow, you know, they don't hold that much, or they don't give out that much at a time. Because this ain't gonna give me, you know, it's like 1,000 liters pallets. I had a mod that I thought was working, or I downloaded. Maybe it was PC only, and I thought I downloaded it. Yeah, if it's just standard stuff. I mean, hell, we've been doing this for a minute. You'd think it would. We'd already have modders waiting, just pounding on the door to have them put their stuff out. And this is the best we get. Great map, just the mods are still outdated, I think. And plus it's the same old thing. Do a wheat field, do flour. Yeah. We had the one come out with rice and rye. That was cool. But we've had rice and rye. Just this mod map maker put it on his map. It should become standard. Something should become standard. A variety of stuff should become standard. We shouldn't have to hunt down a map to do something different. Because the maps are alright. I guess we just get blasé with them, as I've heard. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Looking for something newer, better every day. It's alright. It's a cool map. As long as it don't crash again, we're alright. This vein, you have to sit here and keep clicking. You can only do 1,000 liters at a time, and you gotta keep clicking. I should have brought the trailer. Wasn't sure how much room I had over here, because they don't make them all the time for you to bring a real truck in here. And I'm not making 20 trips across because I can't bring my trailer. Alright, let's see, which one are we at? Well, I'm not taking that much back. Oh yeah, I'm done here. Let's get these done. Oh, that took a long time just to get 31,000 liters. I think our farm is back this way. I think my flour mill is back this way. We'll take this back to sell everything on my ranch, and we'll collect more. Not really sure again. I take the map out, which didn't help much. Come on. go a ways. Let me get this map on to find out where I'm at. Oh, of course. I'm almost the wrong way. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go up here and cut across. And 63,000. Oh, that's a lot of work for 63,000. Yeah. Let me see if this works. Should work. Why wouldn't it work? I don't know. But this trailer always wins. No triggers coming up, nothing to start feeling. I use the same trailers. I'm like everybody else. I'm full. I don't know why this mill's not working or the trailer's not working. Oh, it's too bad. The trailer must not be working. Maybe it didn't take flour. I use it for everything. Thought I'd use it for the flour, but maybe not. No, that's alright. My trusty delivery van will work. And it is already full. I like that. 33,000. Just about what we had on the last one. But you see the difference between the pallets and this? I'm done. Even with the frustration of having to go over there and get it, it's way quicker than messing with pallets. Way nicer. $68,000. So a little bit more. I had a little bit more. There you go. Pallet versus a non-pallet flour mill. I think the non-pallet flour mill won. Most definitely. Most definitely. Produces more cycles a month and is just an overall better flour mill than the end-game ones, the basic flour mills. I replaced the sugar mill too because it has a palletless sugar mill. I put it on the ground too. I'll take away their flour mill and use mine. Easier, a lot better. Hope y'all have a good day. Like and share. We'll see you next time. Bye.